Hello and welcome back to 2021. Today I want to show you how to turn, let's not let it drip on me, to turn this mess over here, which is a Sarracenia and it is dripping on me, into this. Right, see it? Yeah, same plant, just seriously, it has grown very well. And this is generally how I repot my Sarracenias. So I'm going to share that with you today. Let's go. Right, so I want to save these three little ericas because they are extremely beautiful when they do grow up, and they seem to love my carnivorous plant soil. They are indigenous to the country. So I want to save them. So this is not what the video is about. The video is about the Sarracenia. So essentially what I'm going to do first is I'm going to just pluck out all of the dead leaves. If it comes off easily, then I will tug. If I tug and it does not come off easily, then I will leave it until I can actually use a pair of secateurs to get it out. Okay, so that I'm going to toss into the garden, right, and then all this moss. I know, guys, I know, it's like, what are you doing with the moss? I just throw my moss away because we're not in short supply of moss yet. So if the moss does set spore elsewhere, then that's good for the moss, but for me, no thank you. And there are little drosseras in here as well, but I do have plenty of them. So yeah, okay. I'm just going to pull all of this out, and I'll try not to breathe like Darth Vader. Okay, so that's that. Now we're going to get a bigger pot, same size pot as we used before. This is a 12.5 centimeter or 5-inch pot. It actually says 5 inches, which is pretty cool. Right, okay. So now what I'm going to do is, firstly, I am going to take my big pot. Okay. Sorry, the glare is really intense and I can't see on the camera that well. And I've pre-mixed my growing medium. Just going to fill it up. About a third of the way. Just have a look-see. Does it fit? Yes, it fits. Okay, that's the bottom. Okay, now I'm just going to take this guy out of its pot and then pop it into this pot. In this case, I am actually going to remove all of the growing medium because I want the ericas, remember. Otherwise, I would just actually jump it over and add new medium surrounding the plant. I did also completely remove all of its medium. I rinsed its roots and then repotted it in completely new growing medium. Right, you can see there are some roots at the bottom, not too many, but it has been in this pot for, geez, feels like forever actually. I mean, that those ericas could grow up to be that height, sis Gabriel, it's disgusting. No matter, we will sort her out in a second. Break it apart. Okay, that's erica number 1. So I'm going to put it back into its old pot because I'll probably leave it in that pot. Erica number 2. And erica number 3 seems to have gotten right in underneath the Sarracenia. Okay, so that's that. And I'm going to take that extra soil out as well. Then we've got the plant. Right, okay, so now what I'm going to do is just give it a rinse. Okay, that, I think I'm just going to have to get my little sprayer and spray it, so I'll be right back. Okay, done. So this is as clean as I want to get it. I could really be meticulous and just get all of this gunk out of the roots as well. I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to, I feel that this is clean enough. Okay, let's get potting. So essentially what I want to do now is I'm going to hold it right at this line. See the line of the pot there? I'm going to hold it right there, and I'm going to backfill it with growing medium, making sure that the roots are not all hanging in one string directly down. I'm going to spread the roots out a little bit. There you can see I've kind of spread the roots a bit, right? All the way around. Good. Okay, now backfill time. Okay, I've filled some of it. Needed both my hands for that, but now that the plant is stable, I can actually just fill the rest of it up. See, there is still one Drosera capensis in there. I usually tend to remove them because they are aggressive growers, you know, they just kind of take over. Okay, here we go. That's right up to the line. Looks good. Let's give it a shake. Maybe add just a little bit more. Okay. So now we put it into the bath, and I will use my trusty little sprayer and I'm going to spray them in with some water and allow that to soak. Now it is also standing in rainwater, but that's quite a little water. So what I'm going to do is fill the bath up to about maybe an inch deep and just leave it in this position. Now how I got this plant to look like that is literally I repotted it, but also I started, remember, at the start of the growing season. So it was literally still winter. It was it's when the plants just begin to show signs of growth, just before that. So for me, it is in the southern hemisphere, it's basically around the middle to the end of August you would want to start thinking about doing this. And then also the other thing that I wanted to add was the growing conditions. It had morning shade and afternoons, sort of early in the morning it had shade, and I'd say from about 10 onward it got sunlight to about 3-4 in the afternoon. So it had full sun pretty much all day. Okay, and I live right on the beach, so it is quite cool. It is a maritime climate, so take that into account when I say full sun. Okay, right, so that one is now potted. So there we go, guys. If you like this video, please hit the subscribe button, and as other YouTubers would say, smash it. So yeah, thanks a lot for watching, and I will catch you in the next one. Bye for now.